Morning, morning. How are you all doing this morning? Looking good, as always. Hey, what's up? Yes, another scorcher. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. It's gonna be up there. Triple digits for sure. Triple digits for sure, ladies. And Mr. Cocoa Puff. I know, what can you do? We live in the desert. It's part of it, you know. It's all part of it. We do enjoy our fall and winter time though, don't we? When everyone else is all snowed in. Anyway, now they're laughing at us. Okay, let's get you guys some grub because I can see you're all about the food. We have a bag that we need to finish using here, but we have to throw in our distraction scoop first or we'll never get in there. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome, or have just been around shortly, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. That just happened. Can you believe it? My little secret spot just came apart. I'll have to tie wrap that back. But anyway, thanks for joining us right now. We are smack dab in the middle of zone 9A and B, and we are south of the Phoenix metropolitan area, so southern Arizona area. And just loving this area. Of course, now it's a little warm, but you know, that's what we do. It's what we do in the desert, right, ladies? All right, let's get in here. See, this time the distraction's really working well. Look at that. They are really on it. I am free to do what I need to do. Oh, for the moment, didn't last long. Yeah, so I'm gonna set you guys up over here. Nice shade right now this morning. Beautiful area. There you go. There you go. Excuse me, ma'am. No eggs yet. It's quite early. I agree. Oh, that one's all cleaned up, though. We need to clean that out. That's gross, ladies. Seriously. All right, let me go check on the meat birds. Enjoy your breakfast. It's wonderful to see you guys using these. It's so exciting. Love it. And nothing in here so far. All right, off we go. Look at these guys just chilling. Just chilling, chilling, chilling. All right, coming in, guys. Yeah, an accumulation of flies in this area. So once these guys are out of here, of course, that's going to end, and we'll clean this coop out again. But sometimes it's a good idea to sprinkle some cinnamon, believe it or not. It's good for your birds, and it's a fly repellent. It's kind of cool. Oh, you guys are still doing pretty good on this one. We'll go ahead and put some more in there though. This is their last week. We will harvest on Friday. So we're excited that these are not the huge birds we had last time. Those birds were so large, most of them had to be cut in half to fit in the bags. So this time, not only did I buy bigger bags, but the birds are not as big. Those birds, I think we got to 10 weeks, I believe. I can't remember, but they were huge. The average was 8 pounds for our last harvest, but the average bird was 8 pounds. So you can imagine, those are some big chickens. But this time, this is nice. This is a nice size, you know, the little fryer, you know, something for, you know, a reasonable sized family. I mean, those other birds, you can cook half of those chickens and have enough for a family of 4 for a dinner. You know, half an 8-pound chicken, you know. So these we want to be smaller, so it's going to be perfect. They're going to be right at about 7 weeks when we harvest. How's your water supply? Getting low. Excuse me, excuse me. No, Sky. Back over here. Come on. Coming in with the hose, gentlemen, coming in. Excuse me, didn't mean to startle you. All good, fine. All right, you're all set for the day. right, gentle folk, I am off to do a garden update. Have a great day. All right, as I said, let's do a garden update. We have not done it in a while. Things are changing. There needs to be some weeding done, clearly. The weeds are always an issue, of course. So let's take a look. Look at our sweet potatoes. They are really starting to spread. And one thing I just read about sweet potatoes, you need to build them up with straw underneath them because you don't want them to send out additional roots on these other vines, because if they do, your potatoes will be smaller. So you just want that one central root. So I've been putting straw underneath them to kind of lift them up to try to make sure that they don't start an additional root set. And so far, I think I'm doing pretty good. These are all separate, so we're okay. They're all doing so nicely. I have not seen any sprouts yet from the blue potatoes I planted in here. I've been watering these manually. I still have not seen anything yet. So we're still keeping our fingers crossed. Oh wait, there might be something. Hold on. Oh my, I was wrong. There is something right there. Isn't that nice? Okay, so our blue potatoes will be coming in very soon. That's awesome. Okay, look at what's going on with the purple cabbage. We have been enjoying it. We've been harvesting it regularly, and it's just been absolutely delicious. I still have a few heads left. I have a volunteer celery coming in right here. That's unusual. But I just have a few heads of the purple cabbage left. So we have been enjoying it. And here's more of our volunteers over here. The volunteer tomato here, doing quite well. And let's see if we can figure out what kind of squash this is now that it's starting to do more, have more growth. Ooh, I tend to think this might be a zucchini. Looking at the flowers, the way they're kind of forming, I'm not positive though. What do you think? I don't know. Let's see if we can see on the other one over here. This is also a volunteer. Oh, see, the ants are helping me by doing their pollination. I appreciate it, thank you. So let's see if we can get down here and see what's happening. This one is starting to vine. Oh boy, what's happening here? This one has gone off the rails, It's starting to vine over to the other one. No, my friend, that's not your trellis. You're here. This one definitely looks like it might be, I don't know. Think that's a zucchini? Could that be a zucchini? It looks kind of roundish for a zucchini, but I know they grow lengthwise as they grow. Let's see. So I am going to push the leaf back through as gentle as I can. Oh, got a little tear. It's okay. I just want to push it back through to kind of direct it to go back this direction. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you're not, no, don't grab onto that. That's not what you want to grab onto. Okay, we're going to have to work with you, guy. Because we can see that you want to do something your way and we don't want to do it that way. So we're going to work with you. See if we can't get you redirected, my friend. There you go. All right, so those are our squash volunteers. Not sure what those are. Some more purple cabbage. So very exciting though, squash. Interesting. Okay, so I still have a couple of the purple cauliflowers coming up. We're trying to see if they're going to make it and not bolt. This one seems to be doing pretty good so far. So far, so good. We'll see. And there's another one over here that's starting, and we'll see if that makes it before it starts to bolt. I have more tomato volunteers over here that I need to stake up. I have so many of them now. It's getting overwhelming. I have them here. As you can see, I harvested some things, just left the leaves there. I have the tomato volunteers here, and everything is just doing well. These are all tomato volunteers here. This guy, wow, we've got to get this trellised up. This is a volunteer sugar baby watermelon. I did not plant any watermelon in this garden at all. All my sugar baby watermelons were planted on Melon Hill. The only way this could have had a sugar baby seed in it was because it came from the strawbill garden that I had and was dormant for some reason. That's the only way it could have gotten a seed, because there was no seeds down here. Interesting, very interesting. I don't know about that one. That's different. So we're definitely going to trellis that up. We want to go vertical with that for sure. So we still have a little more of the purple cabbage. Like I said, not sure if that's going to make it before it bolts. I did start some green. You remember I started some green not cabbage. I was saying cabbage. This is cauliflower. I started some green cauliflower, but you know, I'm not sure. We'll see how it does. And around here, some random carrots have decided to grow. That's fine too. Love it. Volunteers, love it. Okay, look over here. So we had harvested the romaine lettuce heads. And so now once you harvest the heads, you get these little beautiful individual leaves and little sprouts that you can use in your salads, like little spring greens. Oh, they're so good. So that's what's going on with the remaining romaine lettuce on this row here. But let's take a look at these carrots. Oh my. They're starting to do some things. They're starting to look good. I have thinned. You should be proud of me. I've thinned much better than I've done ever in the past on carrots. So I'm really hoping that we get a good harvest of carrots. And next to them, oh, what I'm really excited about it, wasabi radishes. Yes, people, yes, wasabi. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Get in there. Do you see that? Oh my, oh yes. I'm thinking making wasabi radish. I'm thinking wasabi radish chips. Oh, yes. And I'm getting ready to start another row. Look at those. Oh my, they're doing so well. Look at that whole row of wasabi radish, along with some onions, of course. Onions everywhere in the garden. Keep those aphids at bay. Onions and garlic, wherever they can and not be a poor companion, plant them for sure. All right, and down here, bell peppers. We've got some bell peppers coming in. This is not a bell pepper, this is a tomato volunteer in my bell pepper patch. But bell pepper, bell pepper, bell pepper, bell pepper. Yes, there we go. That's my little bell pepper area. Now, here's the collards. This is what I'm trying to do with the collards, and I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but it's all experimental, and it's great. I love experiments. I'm gonna try to see if I can grow these up into tree collards. So see what I've done is I've really taken a lot off the bottoms now, and this one needs to be trimmed up a little bit better. But see how I've tried to take a lot off the bottoms, and I'm trying to get them to grow upwards. So we'll see. We will definitely see if that is a possibility. Where's this weed coming from? Ah, found it, got it. Okay, yeah, so we'll see. Oh, this one right here though, starting to flower. So we're gonna snap off this top part here. I didn't bring my pruning shears with me, but see there? Yep, starting to flower. Okay, got that out of there. Now, on this row over here, I have planted Southern Charm cucumbers down this row. And I do see a couple of sprouts. Yes, there's one there. Let's move this hose over this way. There's one there. And you see a couple here. So they're coming in. They're coming in. Southern Charm cucumbers, very exciting. Alongside, of course, more onions and tomato volunteers. But let's talk about peppers, because you know we love some peppers. We are all about the peppers, people. We decided that it was not a good idea, which we've now decided was not a good idea, to cut them back, and we shouldn't have. We should have tried to overwinter them, but they're doing good. They're coming back healthy, they're coming back strong. You know, it's just taking them a little bit longer than expected. That's a tomato volunteer. Lots of those still. This one's coming back. These are all jalapenos up in this area. This is the jalapeno area. More tomato volunteers. This is the habanero area. So this is where the habaneros start, right in this area. A couple more tomato volunteers. Habaneros. Habaneros. Habaneros, and look. Look at that. We're starting to get some peppers, y'all. Yes. Yes, we are. Peppers are starting. That is exciting. And this one is this is the Serrano or Tabasco. And I want to say, looking at it, it's the Tabasco. This is the Tabasco plant. So it is starting to flower quite a bit. I love the Tabasco when it's in full, when it starts to produce its peppers and they stand straight up and they're bright red. And this is Serrano, and look, Serranos. Serranos. Oh yes. Oh yes. Look at this one. Look at this one. It's like a Christmas tree. Aww. Look at that. Just hanging little ornaments of serrano peppers. How beautiful. Love that. Okay, so that's the pepper area. Okay, let's come down over here. And all of this is garlic. This is Creole garlic, and there's red garlic down at that end. So this is just a nice row of garlic. Great for also getting rid of those pests. I'm telling you, get yourself some garlic planted. But take a look at the tomatoes. I've actually been pulling up the netting, and I've got to do it on this end too. Pull it up to right here, and I'll show you what I did down here. You all know how I love my binder clips from the dollar store. If you don't, now you do. This is a good thing. See how old this one is. This is a good thing with the binder clips. Is just, you know, you clip the netting up. Just clip it up. That's all I'm going to do to this string. I'm going to clip the netting up all the way down the row so the tomatoes can continue to grow up and be protected from pests like that, whatever that may be. Pop. See you later. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look at these tomatoes. Now we can kind of see what kind they are, and it looks like we have quite a few Romas. Oh my, I was wondering what was pulling the netting. What was pulling the netting is that's a cantaloupe plant, a volunteer, and it's grabbed a hold of the netting right here. Look at that, the tendril. Okay, well I guess it's gonna climb up the netting, so I shouldn't pull the netting out right there. But look, looks like these are going to be Roma tomatoes. Yum. I can't believe I got a couple of cantaloupe volunteers. There's one there and there's one there. So 2 cantaloupe volunteers. Nice. I did have cantaloupe in this area last year. So let's take a look here. This might be the purple Cherokee tomatoes that I planted. I hope so. I didn't get any of those last year. I really hope this is what this plant is. It's a volunteer, so I'm not sure, but I'm excited to see. This one is also possibly the purple Cherokee tomato coming in there. And this is just some sort of a weed taking advantage of my free water. I don't think so. Oh yeah, you're out of there. Okay. Anyway, put that back. Kind of holding it down with that little stake there. So more tomatoes. Looks like Romas on those. Roma tomatoes there. And let's see what this one might be. I'm excited about all the Roma tomatoes. Roma as well, because I use those in my salsa making. So it looks like lots of Roma tomatoes. So exciting. So on the other side, we have another tomato volunteer here. I need to fix it up so it's better covered with this netting though. We gotta maybe get it its own piece, but we got another tomato volunteer here and there. But let's take a look at our strawberries. Anything happening yet? Lots of growth, lots of new growth. That's exciting. Don't see any flowers on that one yet. Let's go down to this one. Ooh, I see something red. I see some red. Let's open it up here. I hope it didn't get in the water too much. And oh yeah, they're down low. They're kind of low in the water area. But there's one right there. That's nice. There's another one there. I should probably put some more of the, just put some more of these shavings underneath to kind of lift it up a little bit. Keep it out of the water area. You don't want your strawberries in the water. So let's get those. There's one there. Yeah. Kind of get those lifted up a little bit. I'll have to come back through later and put some more hay and some more straw. I'm sorry, some more straw in there. And I'll shake off all this stuff. That's kind of annoying when that happens. But it does. Okay, moving on to the next one. Let's see if I can kind of see anything red. I don't see anything. Oh, there's quite a few and they're right on the straw. That's perfect. That's ideal conditions right there. Coming in right on top of the straw. Keep them out of the water. This is a random Swiss chard that's just growing here, volunteer. Let's see if we got anything on this guy here. Oh, yeah, no, not yet. I thought so for a second there, but no, not yet. But looking good, looking good. Like I said, I gotta shake all this off. This one also starting to send out some strawberries over here. We need to put a little something under that. Hold on. So we can lift these up. Make sure they stay out of the water. And I'll just go ahead and put some on the other side in case it starts to send out some over there. There. There we go. Let's take this up for a second. That's better. Everybody all snug in a bug. There's a bug in a rug. There we go. A little straw there. Let's see if we need to add any more up here somewhere. I brought a little extra. Let's put some right here just to be sure. All right, I think we're good in that area. Let's take a look at our squash volunteer over here. Once again, don't know what it is. I think it's going to be zucchini on this one. I am not positive. We're trying to work to kind of get this guy to trellis. It's challenging sometimes training them initially, but once you get them started, they'll kind of do it on their own. Mr. Cocoa Puff over there telling us all kinds of good news. Okay, we'll see what happens. Oops. There you go. So hopefully very soon we'll see what that one is, and this one as well. Look at that. Oh yeah, oh my. I will actually probably come in later and see if I can lift that up and get it to trellis upward there. Because it is long enough to reach over some. Woo! It's starting to warm up, y'all. Let's get in here and take a look at what's going on Spice Hill. Oh yes, our tomato volunteer definitely is falling over. Oh my friend, I didn't notice that. Roma, this is definitely another Roma tomato volunteer, so we need to get that staked up. Okay, let's take a look at the ones that we strung up and see how they're doing. And they look like they're doing great. There we go. Let's string that up along. And this is also a great time to look for suckers. There's one there. Pinch that off. Because they come in so fast. It seems like you come out here one day, there's none. You come out here the next and there's a bunch. Let's also wrap this one around a couple more times. And there's a sucker right here. I missed this one last time apparently because it's quite tall. Right there, coming in between. See, this is the Y, and the one in the middle, sucker. Pinch that off. You're out of there, buddy. There we go. Wrap you up a little bit better. A little further up the string there. There we go. This one seems to be doing well. Nice, nice. Do a couple more rounds up here. There we go. Okay. I've been usually cutting this off at the bottom. I don't want it to be an additional shoot. There we go. Let's get rid of that. It looks like it's pretty. Oh, looks like there's a sucker was coming in there. Oh, one there. And one there. Okay, got it. Let's take a look at this one. It's looking pretty good. It's coming along nicely. Does have a sucker though, right there. Okay, got that off there. All right. Couple more wraps around the string. There we go. This one's sucker as well. I tell you, they come in so fast. Whoops, right there. There we go. There we go. Got it. Couple more loopy loopies. This one's string got really loose, but that's okay. This one has not been staked up yet. That one I'm trying to get to go up the string, but look what I have done. I have trellised up the Sugar Baby watermelon and hoping that it will find its way very soon. Oops, there we go. It will. It will, and it's gonna love this trellis. And you're probably wondering, well, how are you gonna hang the watermelon from there? What's gonna keep them supported? They don't rip down. Well, that's where a good old pair of pantyhose comes in, people. Go down to your local dollar store, get any color. They really don't mind whatever color you get. And you use them as a sling, and you sling up your watermelon from the trellis. See if we can't get those guys to grab on. Let's help. What's happening down here? Oh, that one's doing well. There's actually 2 plants here. There's one here and there's one here. And so we're trying to get all of this to cooperate. I really don't want this vining all over the place. So we're trying to get all this to cooperate. We'll work with that later and try to work it once it gets longer, work it over this way as well. But I think so far so good. For something we did not plant, I love all these volunteers because I have not had a chance to plant any watermelon yet. There's just been so many things going on right now. Oh, we'll have to work with you later. You don't want to cooperate, do you? Do you? Let's weave you this way. There you go. There you go. All right. Let's help you out before you tie onto your own plant yourself. Sometimes they do that. They like to twist onto themselves. There we go. Okay. I think we're going to be just fine. La la la. Love it. Sugar baby watermelons coming soon. There's our beautiful rose. It seems to be taking hold. And look at this. So lush. Ooh, look at that. Take a look at this. Yes. Look at that. Oregano. I believe this one's oregano. I better check the tag, but I believe this is oregano. So nice. Yes. Oh, garden sage. See, garden sage, my bad. Sorry, sage. My apologies. This is garden sage. Lots of tomato volunteers around. Look at the Thai spicy oregano. I do know this one because I've used a lot of it, as you can see. It gets really tall and I've cut a lot of them back. I'll probably take some more very soon. Lots of tomato volunteers. The row of these tomatoes right here, I planted from seed. So these, I do know for sure, all of these here are Roma tomatoes. And another sugar baby watermelon starting right there. Garlic, some more garlic down here. The bok choy is really suffering. It looks really dry, but I know there's water in this area. I don't know what's happening with the water. It seems that the water is not running appropriately up here. What's happened? Something's going on with the water. I need to investigate because that was really dry and it should have went off not too long ago. So, wow, because this is still a little moist right there. We'll have to look into that. I have harvested a ton of cilantro, as you can see. It was starting to bolt, so I just harvested a lot of it and dried the leaves in the dehydrator. They smelled amazing. So not a lot of cilantro left. I have some celery still here in this area doing well, along with tomato volunteer. Oh, and I didn't point out the garlic chives. Garlic chives right there. Garlic chives right there. But I'm concerned about my bok choy. What's going on? It was fine. And now it's dry. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna have to check our water lines when it comes on. Next time I'll have to be up here. I'm watering now every 6 hours for 25 minutes. And you may think that's long, but it's not, because you have to realize by the time the water gets to some of the locations, it's not getting as much as other areas, which is a problem for us right now. Where we've got this hose, we're running from one line. You know, it's not ideal, but it's working. So there is your full garden update. Thanks for stopping by today. We hope you have a great day. And as always, be happy, be well, and be blessed. All right, bye-bye.